know that I'm going to be a few minutes sitting on that tram until it gets to its destination.
Yeah. Not the best intro. It's still cool, but when you already know about it, you can't just skip it.
Yeah.
So I started streaming Attack on Titan.
If you guys like adventure games, which I'm not sure, but the Humble Bundle, Game On Bundle, is really a good deal. It has a few very high-priced games. They're not expensive games, but they're one of the bests out there for this type of game.
The Game On Bundle.
Yeah. If you guys like adventure games, puzzle games.
I don't really like puzzles.
Not that much, no.
When you say adventure, I think like Uncharted. That I kind of like, but it's more action-y.
Yeah. No, this is more point and click.
Not my jam.
I vaguely remember Broken Sword from years and years and years ago. Not what I was thinking it was going to be because of the name.
The Stanley Parable is all it plays like an FPS, but there's no guns. It's basically a walking simulator.
Yeah. This is Adult Swim. All these weird fucking games.
It's made by the same people that do like Robot Chicken and Archer. And
some of these games are awesome. Like Westerado looks awesome.
Dark Souls 2 is in the subscription, so which means you can get it for $12.
In the monthly one?
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1 and 2.
I never appreciated really these games.
No, I got the first one horribly cheap a while ago, and
Me too. I just haven't played it.
For me it was me.
Just have a feeling that I would just end up rage quitting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like the game punishes you when you actually lose or die.
Wait, there was 2 games I wanted to look at on it. Oh yeah. Squad and Survive the Nights. Survive the Nights is a multiplayer survival sandbox.
Oh, did you guys see the new game that Friday the 13th?
I've heard about it. Oh, Gab was talking about it.
It's 4 versus 1 type of game. So one of them is Jason. One of the players is Jason. It doesn't have to be. It can be a bot if you prefer.
Ooh. This kind of seems like something between Dying Light and 7 Days to Die.
Survive the Night?
Yeah. Or maybe more of a Walking Dead type thing. Not the games now, I mean the actual TV series. I've never looked at the games. I'm looking at it on the Humble store now, not on Steam. But it's saying Survive the Nights is a unique FPS survival game focused on teamwork, fortification, creativity, and strategy. Secure a structure or roam free, the choice is yours. Focuses on realistic survival. Post the zombie infestation, the game takes advantage of day and night cycles. Preparing during the daylight hours and moving around the world is less risky. Make use of existing structures. It's like 7 Days to Die for me. Except that I haven't played 7 Days to Die enough to say. But you know, except that this being a day-night cycle instead of 7 days.
Well, in 7 days, there's also a day-night cycle where during the night everything is more dangerous.
Yes, I know, but what I mean is that 7 days to die is something big happens in 7 days.
Yes.
This does not have that. Night zombies roam in the wilderness and in towns, very aggressive, increased vision, faster and more agile, spawn in higher numbers. This could be interesting.
Wow, it's really aimed at realism. I mean, you have to pull and transport your deer carcass.
Yeah, did you see how he was chopping down the tree too?
Yeah.
After chopping the tree, he had to chop it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for that game on Steam and add it to my wish list.
Wow, you have to place individual planks to bar your windows.
Weird. It's not available on Steam.
It is. It survived the night.
I know. I can copy and paste.
Okay.
Can you buy it on Steam? Can you buy it on Steam? Tell me you can buy it on Steam before telling me I'm wrong.
Oh, you're right. It just says available
I know I'm
in
right.
summer. I didn't realize that.
That's why I'm saying you were telling me I was wrong without seeing.
Wow. I thought you couldn't find it. Sorry.
But on no, I just said it's not available. It's I'll still add it to my wish list. But you can buy it off of Humble Bundle. It's not expensive, so that'll be cool to grab it when it goes on sale.
Coming soon to Steam Early Access. Pre-order on Humble Bundle.
Oh, I didn't read what was in the green box, yeah. And there's a sniper rifle in it. That might be an interesting kind of survival game.
Well,
detail that's in it.
It is. It reminds me a lot of 7 Days to Die, but it probably doesn't have all the building and mining that 7 Days to Die has, but it's a lot more more simulation.
Yeah, it seems to be using structures that are already there.
Yeah, still.
64 square kilometers of playable area.
Wow.
Designed by hand.
Ah, okay, so it's one map. For now, at least.
Black Island. Alpha Early Access map, they're calling it.
Alright, that's... Okay, so there will be future maps, or at least map editors.
Yeah, dynamic weather. Electrical system. Oh, cool, there's an electrical system.
Yeah, there's one coming in 7 Days to Die as well. That's why it looks like a copy-paste, but it looks a lot better.
There is crafting, simplified crafting, combine common items to create other tools, loot. Combine food items with pots and pans to create meals. Placement and storage, vehicles and transport. Mental health system.
Mental health?
Yeah, kill players repeatedly and pay the price. Well, that's cool. There's a penalty system for PvP. Dynamic aggressive AI. Zombies here, zombies see, zombies can attack your structures and gain entrance. Day zombies are few in number, allowing you a better chance of gathering resources. Night zombies are abundant in number. Traveling at night isn't advised. Yeah, my interest is peaked with this.
Alright, that looks interesting. So I'll put it on my wish list for now, just to follow it.
Yes, and the other game that got
Oh.
my attention was Squad.
Cross-platform multiplayer.
Oh, I saw
That's
that, but
rare.
didn't read it out. Yeah,
That's
is.
rare. So that means that they're intending to release this on console?
Possibly Linux, Mac first, since it's on Steam, Valve. Console, I didn't read anything.
So it might... No, Survival Nights is provided via Steam key for Mac and Windows.
There you go, that's probably it.
Okay.
Still
Just-
cross-platform, but
Yeah, between Mac and Windows.
yeah, but that's good for Mac players.
Yes, it is.
The other game I wanted to check was Squad. I've heard things about this, and it's large scale PvP, 50v50.
It is very large.
Yes.
I think I've heard of this. It's been in development for quite some time. Yes, that's the one!
Yes. 15th of December 2015, and it's still early access.
Oh yes, I know what it is. I've read about it. Basically, your entire army has a hierarchy to follow. So you have several squads that talk to their team leader. The team leaders talk to their squads. The squad leaders speak to their squads, but also to their officers.
Okay, so this is a little bit like a smaller version of PlanetSide in regards to player base.
Yeah. Smaller but more organized.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. When you have something smaller, it's easier to organize. So. The one thing it looks really cool, but the problem you're gonna have is if you're not good at it, you're gonna get griefed straight away.
So, which other game?
Sorry?
You were talking about a different game?
No, I'm still talking about Squad.
Okay. From what I heard about Squad, the main goal of it was to not have major battles of 50 versus 50 like in PlanetSide, but more like small skirmishes.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere in the map that are planned by the officers and the leaders of your army, and they all basically, in the end, they're basically ask two guys to go on one objective.
Yeah.
And these three guys over there, so the entire army is organized to do multiple objectives, and that's it. Really, your job might just be to scout enemies to see where people are going.
It does look of those kind of PvP arena games. That looks more interesting to me than the smaller scale ones.
Yeah, that really pushes cooperative gameplay and team building.
Yeah, it's 40% off on the Humble Store. Humble Store.
We still have to try Rising Storm.
Yes, that's supposed to be something like that too, right? In regards to numbers.
Let's see.
I don't think I actually installed it yet.
This first one or the second one?
Yeah. Hold on.
Rising Storm Red Orchestra 2.
Yeah.
We're going to give that away as promotion for the new one they got coming out, Red Orchestra to Rising Storm to Vietnam.
Yep.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty highly rated too. But yeah, you're right. We could try that one out and see how we do in playing with that kind of a game.
That's the kind of game
You know,
that
do we?
if we do go forward with Aegis, that could be a perk you guys want to play as part of our squad.
Hell yes, yes. And we get a big enough pool of people interested in playing. You know, we have our own server, like what Stone Mountain is doing with PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
He does his own. He was doing some pretty large scale ones there a while ago.
I just want to ask it out there, but I think I know already the answer. But are you guys interested in doing any competitions if you find a game fun?
What do you mean by competitions?
Well, be part of ladder competitions where one team against the other, and if you win, you go up the ladder. And
I've never really been that into competitive games to do that with any competitive intent, if you know what I mean.
All right, I just want to let you. I just want to make sure. I did it once. It's a completely different level of gameplay.
Look at Dying Light the other day. You know, like, I suck. I'm not gonna get much better than I am. But I have fun.
No,
on the contrary, James. The thing is, when you're playing with friends, you're not gonna get grief for being bad at something. You're gonna, like, what's going through my head is Ghost Recon Wildlands. You know, in the beginning there was some things that you weren't really aware of, which to an outsider would have made you look not so good. But it was down to just being new to playing the game and not doing it. And as soon as me and Seb, as soon as me and, you know, if no one said anything to you, you might never have changed. But me and Seb did point it out to you and made suggestions to you, and you really have gotten better at that game. So don't sell yourself short.
Even the
when
game
you're playing
itself,
with friends, you will always improve. Friendly people.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the positive reinforcement. Yeah, it's
like, I mean, look at how much effort you put into doing that jumping in the bridge tower the other night.
Yeah.
You know, I was not bloating what I thought of what you did. I was absolutely 100% serious in what I said to you in work regarding that.
Appreciate that. Because I was trying.
We absolutely know. We absolutely know that.
And eventually, you did say, "Okay, I'm out," and that's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Well, it's better that than a meltdown. You know, a meltdown is just no fun for anybody. So.
Yeah.
But you know, the way you quit the game. I don't mean quit what you were doing. I mean the way you left the game. That means when you go back and you attempt it again, you know, you're not going to. I don't think you're going to be that bad.
Well, no, it's like it's usually I've had that kind of issue before with games where, you know, you kind of like put a mental block, like no matter how many times you try it that night, you're gonna fuck it up. But all you got to do usually is close it, go to bed, next day try it again. You'll get it on the first shot. You know?
Yeah. And anyway, Seb found an easier way to do it.
Yeah.
After dying on his way back to try and help you, I told him how I was getting down to the other bridge, so he went to see if he could do the same thing the other way, and he walked up the frickin' cable.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But still, I liked the climb. I liked the climb on the outside.
Yeah.
You know, that was fun. What sucked to me was the inside of the pipe. When you had to climb that pipe, because the platform's not very long, and you have very little control of your jump. You know, so I would overshoot. You know, and so I would try to angle in a way to like bounce off the wall or try to just barely grab on us, and I would end up either missing or I'd get nervous and hit the button again and then hop over and I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah,
what
I was doing was when I was on the pipe, I was facing almost straight backwards, so that I would just have to hit the jump button once, and that's it. I was going to land on the platform, but it was only after a few deaths that I realized that that was my better way of doing it.
Yeah.
My better way of doing it was to try to make the character grab onto stuff as much as possible instead of landing.
You were going low enough that you were jumping into the edge of the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, the platform or railing. He just grabs onto it and pulls himself up.
I missed too many times doing that. He didn't grab on. Probably because of the angle I was looking.
Exactly. You have to look slightly above.
I stopped trying it that way.
Yeah.
But it was quite funny the way I said, okay, one more attempt and I'm going to bed, and I made it all the way, and it was like 10:30 when I logged out instead.
Yeah, but I went up the suspension cable, as Jared said, but it took me at least 10 minutes to go up.
Jeez.
Because sometimes you're on a very narrow, plank. Your character sort of balances himself, but he stays on path.
Yes.
He stays on path. He's stuck to it.
But
he wasn't stuck to it.
But the visuals are different.
Exactly. But when I was on this, he would keep going on the side, sliding off. In the beginning, I was just sliding off and falling down a little bit, so it wasn't too bad. I could just go back up. But when I was halfway there, it's like, okay, now, if I fall, I'm dead. So I was just going up a little bit, 1 feet at a time. Literally 1 feet at a time.
Could it have just been the angle you were doing it at? Because if you look at my stream of me walking down, you will see that he is moving his head. The little dot for your crosshair is moving left and right, but that's not me. Not once did I adjust my direction. I was only pushing forward the entire way down till the end.
I did realize that. I did check your stream, and it looks like your character is balancing himself. You look at the camera; it's as if he's
It is him. It's not me.
I know. What I mean is, the camera is leaning left and right because the guy is basically trying to balance himself. I was actually sliding horizontally.
That's why I was suggesting that maybe you were not quite walking straight. You were walking a little bit to one side, thinking you were straight because of the way he was balancing himself.
I have a feeling
that
you
kept sliding.
Yeah, but I was actually falling as well.
Yes, that's my point. If you were actually walking straight on the cable, you wouldn't be going off the side. But because of the way he was walking, I mean, I didn't do anything to adjust my line. I think I just, by pure fluke, got it right from the beginning.
That's what I think. I don't know what I should have done to make it so that he's automatically balancing himself, but
the automatically balancing is nothing. That's just a visual effect.
I know, but
if you're always going to the same side, you just nudge it to the opposite side. You nudge your view a little bit to the so if you're always going to the left, then nudge it to the right a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I did. For 10 minutes, I was going up, nudging left, nudging right, nudging left, nudging right, and falling.
The view, or you were stepping?
My steps.
So you were strafing. Then you should have changed your looking instead.
I was doing both.
Okay.
I was trying to aim the middle as much as possible, and then all of a sudden he would. I had to stop.
Yeah, but if you're basing it the middle on the way his angle is with that visual of him balancing, then it's not going to be okay.
Look, I don't have a stream to show you. He was falling.
I know.
Because I was actually falling.
Look, forget it. Forget it.
Yeah.
You're trying. No, just forget it.
Just so you guys know, I just streamed this whole conversation.
You did?
Yeah, I've been streaming Attack on Titan while you guys were talking. Just for shits and giggles and listening to you guys talk. It was fun.
Anyway, we're...
And then the silence crashes down.
Yeah, well, he's gone.
Oh, did he leave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean...
Man, I'm trying to look in this game, because I'm getting some tearing, but I don't have the option to put on
V-Sync?
Yeah.
Are you playing full screen?
Yeah.
Try going borderless.
Full screen display off. Okay.
I'm curious, you're playing Attack on Titans, is that it?
Yeah. I'm not very good at it because controlling that mobile gear, not the easiest thing. But I mean, it's like anything, right? You practice.
Yeah.
Freaking load. Why won't you load? Yes. Loading complete. Okay. What the fuck? Back mode.
3年間の訓練を終えた第104期訓練兵はついに卒業の心臓を捧げよう
Yeah, I saw this.
I don't know what to do. I think I'll just go to bed. It's been a big day. So,
Yeah, what did you do?
yeah, we've been having internet issues all week. All week. I was lucky to be able to play the other night with you guys. And I just got internet back. I mean, I got it back up and running when you guys ended the year, stopped playing together tonight.
Yeah.
We don't know what's up. We think it's the phone line again going crap on us. My dad just got frustrated and said, "Oh, we're gonna try that mobile internet thing at least until Videotron is all set in a month or so. So for now, let's just get that mobile internet thing." And man, we got the device in a box. It's already open, no instructions. I had to figure it out myself. It wasn't too complicated, but in the end, we were looking at it and okay, now there's a cable, a charger. Then when I plug it in, it doesn't work. But there's the battery backup, the battery that comes with it, and it works when I put the battery in. So we're telling ourselves, okay, so it works with the battery, but not with the cable. Does that mean that when the battery is depleted, that's it? We don't have internet anymore? And of course, the only people we could talk to are sales guy that were trying to, bullshit at us about, yes, it's okay that it works like this. It's
completely normal. Yeah.
Completely normal. It works like this. So it works like this. It works that there's actually a legend underneath that says that when the power icon is off, there is no power. But when you look at it, there is no power. And that means that you're working on the battery alone. And they tell us, no, it's not. Well, so basically, tomorrow I'll go back to see how things are going, because the battery is supposed to last maybe 30 minutes to a couple of hours in case there's a power outage, of course. So it's plugged in, giving them internet, and in the morning, if it's dead, well, we're gonna get it replaced. What's even worse is the fact that we were promised, oh, this is mobile internet using LTE. You'll get 25 to 150 megabyte. Which is true in the city.
Yeah.
But why the fuck would you get this mobile internet thing, which gives you fast internet but limited bandwidth at an insane price, when you could just get fiber optic or cable? So this means that this in the city is no better than fiber optics, and this in the countryside is no better than the DSL. Who is it intended for?
Idiots. Short-term cash grabs, that's what it is.
Yeah. It's a great idea, but I don't get it at all. I mean, in our situation, the only reason we get this and are keeping it for now is because our DSL is bad to start with, and right now is crap because it keeps on bugging. So the device as it is right now, where it's plugged in, is just is about giving us 18 megabyte up the download, but 1.5 megabyte down upload. So it's a great speed, but I had to turn off LTE. We're on 4G. By enabling LTE, which is supposedly the better solution, I get a third of that. I mean, I don't get it.
Me neither.
LTE is supposed to be their new improved network, but if I force a device to connect using 4G, I get better connection. I mean,
maybe it's just 'cause more people are using LTE, so there's more. You're fighting for more bandwidth than you are on a 4G.
I don't know. All I know is that as soon as I cross the Highway 10 or 55, its speed is 10 times as fast. Okay, so but I look at the device, it's connecting using 4G.
Okay, so the nearest tower to you was probably more of a 4G tower, which gives you better strength, but an LTE enabled tower is further away.
No. I went in town, in Fleurimont. I looked at the device. I looked at the coverage map. I wasn't only in an LTE section of their map. I was in an LTE advanced territory. I look at the device. It's connecting using 4G. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand it. So what I did is apparently it wants to connect if you're using 4G, and that's what's giving it the best speed. So I went back home and I connected using 4G, and then all right, we get something slightly better. So yeah, I think this is going to be our if the device works still in the morning. This is going to be our internet solution, but I won't be using it much. I will not start streaming it yet because
the cost per quality ratio is bullshit.
No. The problem is bandwidth. We're limited to 100 gigabyte per month.
Okay.
If I start streaming with this,
give it a week and you're done.
Well, it depends on the stream. I calculated a 720p stream of a couple of hours is about 3 gigabyte. So it's not too bad, but I have to be mindful that that's not what's going to kill me. What's going to kill me is 17 gigabyte updates of Wildlands. And that other 5 gigabyte update of Watch Dogs that happens every couple of weeks. Yeah. I don't understand it. I'm going to have to uninstall games just to prevent them from updating. Or just disable updates. Just go by choice. It will never launch on its own. And if there is an update, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to copy it on a
drive and bring
USB
it in.
key. Yeah, at least for the next Martyr 2. So yeah. So I'll be able to play online again, probably tomorrow. But I'm not gonna start streaming yet. At least Videotron is official. They're gonna come. I just don't know when.
So far, I think you're right. Putting it into windowed mode is not seeing any tearing so far. I haven't really gone into a point where I use my mobile battle gear, but just moving and looking around, it's not as bad. Although, there's that one. I guess I can't do it from here. I have to do it from the main menu. I think I left motion blur on, and I think I want to turn that off.
Oi.
Which company created that game?
Koi.
Ah, so it's
Like Dynasty. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Supposedly, I think that this one you can play multiplayer online.
Huh? 調査兵団にするって？コニー、お前8番だろ。前は憲兵団に入るって。
Well, there is a way to play all Dynasty Warrior games online.
Oh yeah, where you kind of like remote in play.
More or less, yeah. You're basically sharing your screen with somebody else, but still have control over one of the characters. So basically, controller 1 controls the main PC's controller controls the first player, and and I'm sharing my screen with you, and your controller or keyboard controls the second screen on screen. It's split screen. We see both of our screens there, but at least it allows us to play. Easier for streaming as well. if we want to do it that way.
あれから5年経った。 人類はようやく尊厳を取り戻しつつある。勝てる。人類の反撃はこれからだ。
Those things are nasty looking.
I'm just waiting. I'd like to play some games tonight, but I want to stream them. Because what I want to do is start playing those games and from the beginning stream them.
That's kind of what I was doing with this one, but I didn't mute you guys off the stream, which I should have done. I just really wanted to play this because I haven't played it since I bought it.
Well, you could have just muted Discord.
Yeah, that is true.
And your microphone in OBS. This way you would just stream the game itself.
And I could still chat with you guys. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would have been... Ooh, I hope I don't get captured.
Alright, I'll let you go, guy. I'll let you go. I'm tired, and weirdly enough, I'm gonna go to bed early today. Alright, see ya.
訓練通りやれば十分巨人と戦えるぞ。やがれ。このでけえ害虫が。危ねえ。もう少しで潰されるところだった。こいつはさっきより大きいぞ。
Great.
一人でやれんのか。一人で戦うなって教わっただろ。俺も一緒に戦うぞ。
私も行きますよ。
やがれ。俺とサシャで奴の注意を引く。エレン、お前は同じを狙え。お前らよし、やってやる。 ス追加。いや討伐数追加。コニー、サシャ、ありがとな。おう、みんなでやればなんとかなるもんだな。もういいだろ。壁に穴が開いちまったんだ。これ以上ここにとどまるのは無意味だ。いや、まだもう一匹いる。目標壁外正面、超大型巨人。マジかよ。これはチャンスだ。壁を壊せるのはあいつだけだ。あいつさえ仕留めれば。5年ぶりだな。こいつさらに壁を壊す気だ。まだ戦える。よし、固定砲台から砲撃を食らわせてやる。しやがって。いくらお前でも顔面に砲撃を食らえば少しは効くか。右腕を振りかぶった。あの腕を砲撃してあいつの攻撃を防ぐ。左腕を振りかぶったぞ。あの腕を攻撃して攻撃を阻止しねえと。やったぜ、うまくいった。呪い取った。あざっ。いっけー。外した。いや、超大型巨人が消えた。デレ、お前が倒しちまったのか。違う、5年前と同じだ。あいつは突然現れて突然消えた。すまん、逃した。
何謝ってんだ。俺たちなんて全く動けなかった。
何してる。超大型巨人出現時の作戦はすでに開始している。直ちに本部に戻れ。はっ。
Oops, fuck. Meant to go next. And with that, I think we shall quit. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.